everyone, it is Michelle, your Club Couture independent designer. How amazing is this? It's just a phase. Look how many different parts of this transfer we have on here, and we're going to design this together. Stay tuned. Welcome to my live. I am so excited that you're able to join me. We are going to have so much fun. Say hi as you come in so I know that you're here. If you are new and are not currently working with a designer, please just comment the word newbie and I will make sure to send you some Club Couture information. If you're watching the replay, hi. So what is Club Couture? We are a fun high-end DIY home decor company used to make different gifts and decorations from your home on a budget. So Club Couture has so many fun products. We have our Chalkology chalk paste, which is great for chalkboards where you can design and repeat as much as you like. We also have Couture ink, so you can make permanent on fabrics or glass or ceramics. We have hundreds of reusable silkscreen transfers, lots of fun tools, and a full assortment of different surfaces for all of your projects. You want to make sure you join my Chalkaholic VIP group. This is where there's so much more fun and there's specials. You can also sign up for a workshop. I love to hold workshops and share my love of Club Couture. We also have Club Couture. This is a fun mail subscription where you get an exclusive transfer and chalk paste sent to your home every month for the low price of $19.99. You can also host your own private party, get your friends and family together and make your own projects. You can also become a designer and start your own empire. There's so many different ways with Club Couture to make money. If you are excited about any of these things, please just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So don't forget, in my Chalkaholic VIP group, if you post a picture of your finished project, you will be entered in a drawing for a free transfer every month. How exciting is that? So without further ado, let's go on and let's chalk this project. Thank you so much for helping me, and let's Hello everybody, it is Michelle. Hey Angela, how are you? Hey Teresa, thank you for sprinkling. So today I wanted to play with this amazing transfer. It's not even what I planned to do today. I was going to show you guys a new bundle that I have, but this one I've gotten so many questions about and comments about that I thought, why don't we just go ahead and do this? So it's called It's Just a Phase. Isn't it amazing? So let me go this way. You guys might be able to see it a little better if I put it down here. Okay, so look at this. We have It's Just a Phase. That's one phrase, or you can put this all together. We have the phases of the moon. Do any of you guys follow like the Mercury retrograde? I know it just ended, on the 18th, but it's coming back in April again. And they claim that, that's why electronics weren't working very well and you might not be able to focus. Like all these things that are tied to the moon and the phases. Stay wild, moon child. Isn't that cute? And the moon is a reminder that no matter what phase I am in, I am still whole. Now that speaks volumes, right? I love that there. So here we have this, and I guess the biggest question that I've had so far is, hey, I really like that. What surface should I put that on? And of course you can go to any store. You can go to a craft store. You could go to even Goodwill and find some really good surfaces. But I'm going to show you two options that we have here. Okay, let me just change here. So the first one, of course, is our box frame. This is our 6x18. Let me open this one. It's available on the Chalk site. So if you go, and I will put a cart link to the video on YouTube and on Facebook once I'm done with the video. I'll put it so you guys can click on that and go right to your shopping cart. And then you can take out or keep in anything that you want in there as well. But this is our double-sided box frame, okay? Look at this. Double-sided. One side has that natural wood. And I will say, I just got back from San Antonio and they showed us some prototypes of some changes that are coming, so stay tuned. The other side is a whitewash. So it's very, very nice, just like that. I love that it's double-sided, and this is a decorator piece. Decorator piece, is that even a word? I don't know. But it is gorgeous. It is a gorgeous piece of wood there. And we had a surface back in the day. It has been gone. I still have 3 left. I'm going to open to make sure it's okay. Remember the Odette? Do you guys remember the Odette? Let me open it. Okay, refresh your memory if you don't remember what the Odette was. But this is also a 6x18. But if you like to change out your designs, this is for you. This has our boutique surface, and you can change the design again and again. I can't decide if I want to design on this one or if I want to keep these for you guys. But look at this. So it is a black frame and it's a chalk white surface, okay? So you can design on it, you can love it, you can wash it off, and then you can repeat whatever you want to do. It even has the little hardware in the back to hang this way. If you wanted to hang it this way and put the moons this way, you can just move that hardware or add another piece of hardware. So you can do pretty much whatever you want to do. I think I'm going to decorate on the box frame. Just in case somebody really wants an Odette, I have them. Like I said, I only have 3. They're no longer available. They are retired. But the good news is that we are going to have a lot more surfaces to choose from in the near future, okay? I'm just counting. So I do have some box frames. I don't like to ship the box frames because when they get slammed around too much, they can come apart. So if you have a glue gun, that's fine. If not, you can get them from the Club Couture chalk site. If you want to get one for me, I have 1, 2, 3... I have 5. I have 5 of the box frames. I always keep some on hand, so when people come over and create, they have the option because it's one of my popular surfaces. Okay, but let's go back down and look at this transfer again. Hold on. There we go. I think we might be using this. If you do use the box frame, I would really recommend using some surface wax on wood, but I don't know what side I'm going to use yet. So let's go ahead and this. You're going to see a disclaimer on our new transfers, and it's going to say the copyright information on this transfer is mesh silk screen. Use caution, remove or cover with tape before use. And I'm going to tell you guys what that means, okay? Teresa, did you see that you won the pajama party points? I don't even know if you saw that, but if you guys are in my VIP group, I just had a pajama party and Teresa won. That's what I was down here for. I wasn't even down here to chalk yet because I haven't even figured out, well, I have figured out dinner. I haven't prepped dinner yet, but I came down here to get the prizes together, and I'm like, you know what? I'm down here. I'm just going to make something. But Teresa won the pajama party. She had the most points, so Teresa came in first place in the VIP group. Doreen came in second. She gets prize. And then Vanessa came in third place. So there we go. So there's these cut lines on here. Like I said, you don't have to use the cut lines if you don't want to. You can just keep it whole. But you have to know that if you chalk over the lines, it will go through. Okay. There we go. It is so hard for me to stay tight-lipped right now, you guys, because I know so much that's happening in February, but I'm keeping it to myself. I'm keeping it to myself. And then I'm going to go like this. I feel like putting the moons around like a tote bag would be really cute. And then putting the Stay Wild Moonchild on one side would be so cute. This transfer is one of our new transfers. You may notice that the coloring is a little lighter. What you're also going to notice is that it is much more transparent. These are now made in the USA. We're not waiting for a boat to come in so you guys can get these. But this is the little trademark sign right here. And when you go to chalk it, you have to know for these new ones. You see how I can see my whole hand? Look how transparent that is. That's awesome. It is going to go through for now. That will be changed soon, but it will go through. So you want to either use your placement tape like this, and you could cover it up so you don't get it on what you're doing. Or if you're doing a chalkboard, you can just wash it off. Or you can just avoid chalking over top, okay? Here we go. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. what I'm thinking is maybe this side, because I never really use this side of the board, and using black and doing it in black, because it is going to be so detailed on here. So we could do that. You could either do that and then put this over top. You could do this and put this over top. You could do this and put this over top. I even got out some simple shapes, which I don't know if I would use the square or the round. Let me open a round. I love the simple shapes because they are so versatile. And we have these round ones, which would go good in here. But an idea that I also had, even though I don't want to cover that middle moon, but if you had one of our round simple shapes, these come in a pack of 4. You get 6 inches, 2 round, 2 square. They're so amazing. And we have some fun stuff coming out with these soon. But you could even put like your own moon there and then put this phrase in the middle. The moon is a reminder that no matter what phase I am in, I am still whole. So either way, like there's so much you can do with this that I don't even know what I want to do. But I do like that. I do like that. I'm trying to stay, like if I put it higher up on this surface, I think we could still put this underneath. Yeah, we can. Maybe I'll do that because I really like that. But I can't decide if I want it to go above. Maybe above, because there's so much detail in these moons. I don't know if I want to cover any of it up, but that is just a few ideas that I had. And this is another reason why it's so amazing to have a removable board like this Odette. Hey Tammy, how are you? So that you can just design, love, and repeat. So I'm going to take just a little bit of my paper towel because I still haven't brought down my wax applicator that we have after I washed it upstairs. They do recommend washing the wax applicator with some dish soap. And that's what I did. It's just I haven't brought it back down. And I'm just going to go ahead and add some wax. You always want to wax a wood surface because it is porous. Hey Cynthia! And you want to make sure that your paste doesn't run in all those nooks and crannies. So you don't need a lot. You just want to make a smooth surface so that your paste lies nicely. Okay? A little bit on here. So I'm just going to buff it on. I'm just using a paper towel. Off and on. Other things that would be good to wax would be, of course, anything bumpy, anything porous, things that your paste wax can kind of soak into. You're going to want to do that. There we go. And then I'm just going to kind of turn my paper towel the other way and kind of buff any extra off. If you have a wax that is super thick, you can use your dry tool. I just cut mine today. I'm going to put mine on a music stand I bought for my granddaughter. Oh, that is so sweet, Tammy. That's a good idea, on a music stand. She's going to love that. I know I'm going to love this. I'm going to love this. Okay. I'm going to be doing a Watts of Love, which is a charity that Club Couture supports. I'm going to start kind of, I don't want to say giveaway, but kind of give away what we make that I don't keep in this group in exchange for like Watts of Love donations on my site. So it might be that I say, okay, this is my box frame. I will mail it to you. To get in the drawing, you just have to go to my chalk site and donate $1 to Watts of Love. And everybody that donates $1, that's kind of like your entry ticket. And I think that would be a good way to really support Watts of Love. I'll be posting more about that coming up. Oh, I have a transfer that's stuck to my fuzzing cloth. So I'm going to use my fuzzing cloth. Look how transparent this is. I love these new transfers. And we're going to fuzz it a few times. So this just means that we are taking a cloth. This is a terry cloth. And I want it to be less sticky because I love this transfer so much. I want to make sure that I can use it again and again and again. There we go. I saw a lot of people in San Antonio when I was at Leadership this weekend who put this on a t-shirt, and it was beautiful. So I know I'm going to wear this transfer out, but it's good. Then you guys are going to be able to see the versatility of one transfer and how much fun it is that these are reusable. So that we can just keep creating fun things. One of them was using that simple shape, but this is what I want to do with this one. I got too much font. There we go. I have like that fuzzing cloth had something on it. And I guess, well, I can see, do you guys see how I can see right through this? Before I would not really be able to line things up well because I wouldn't be able to see behind it, but look how transparent this is. And I'm just gonna kind of play around to see if I can fit the words. I can. Oh, this is so exciting to me, guys. Okay, this is what we're doing. Now I do have some bubbles, so I'm gonna just go back and take a look here, and bubble is trouble. So I want to make sure that I don't have any air bubbles. If you have an, hey Julie, if you have an air bubble, then it is going to create like a big bumpy, airy part you don't want, and you could have a bleed, which means that it's not as pristine and it kind of goes through. So I'm just going down like this. And again, if you just caught on, I did say we have these box frames, but I also have 3 of the old Odettes left if you want a re-chalkable surface. Okay. I love that transfer, my favorite. I love it too. I love it too. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and use black velvet for this. I'm going to keep this very simple. Let me just see. Oh, I'm excited. And I'm going to use one of my mini squeegees. And I'm just going to grab some of my black paste is always so thin. I think it's because it takes so much pigment to make black that it's just a little on the thinner side, because my white is always on the thicker side. And you don't need a lot, but I'm just going to go over the silk screen. And this is wood on the background, so I want to make sure that I keep it on the silk screen. These new silk screens, you definitely need less paste than you did before to go right through. And I'm just going to keep going through like this, and then go back and scrape any excess off. A little bit does go a long way. And you can just see how detailed this is going to be. Julie, I was going to go live in our team to show off some of the things that I got from San Antonio, but I forgot that my pack of transfers was too big for my suitcase. So I mailed it back FedEx. So it's not going to be here till I think Thursday, which is fine because I work Wednesday and Thursday. So maybe Friday I'll do a team thing and show you guys the transfers that they gave us. I have some of them here, but I wanted to show everything at one time and also do some team giveaways with my new stuff. How much are the black and white frame? I cannot say that here, Cynthia. Let's see here. And I'm just going to keep going through like this. Going back and forth like this. I have a huge home party on Friday that I'm excited about, but I am going to miss my son's karate belt test now because, of course, they schedule things the most inconvenient time. But that's okay. My husband will go and I'll see the pictures and hear all about it. But I'm excited because I have a lot of new chalkers that are going to be at this home party on Friday night, and they're all picked amazing projects. So don't forget, I do virtual or in-person workshops. You can do a me plus three, I think it's called, me plus three, where you just grab a few of your friends or family together and you do get to chalk for free for sharing with your friends and family. And that could be either virtual or in your own space. Okay, so now I'm just going back to make sure that I got all that excess, okay? All that excess. This may be one of the transfers that I actually washed right away because I love it so much. I still have my Valentine's one underneath here unwashed. You ready for this? Let's look at the detail of this transfer. This is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And I just did this in just black velvet. And I'm going to put this right on that backer sheet so I could take it right over to the sink when I'm done. I'm going to do that. Look at this detail. Do you guys see how much detail there is in that? It doesn't look like I just chalked that on there, does it? I'm going to dry it though, because I am going to mess it up. So I'm just going to dry it. Now our paste goes on like a wet paint, but then it dries like a beautiful matte chalk. So you'll know it's dry because it's not going to be shiny. It's going to be matte. And this is going to dry so pretty. And the way that we waxed this first put a barrier between all that little wood grain so it looks beautiful. Okay? Oh, I love it. Now, are we going to do the words in black velvet also or change it up? I think you guys know I'm very plain. I don't want to say plain. I like to say it's more classy. But, oh, I love this. I don't know. Whoever gets this from my Walks of Love is really going to make out. Imagine if you only paid $1 for this. I can even ship this for $1. You know that? And you can see it going from shiny to a nice matte. Would you look at the detail? How easy was that? I know a lot of people are concerned that they're not crafty enough to do this or artistic enough, but really, we just buttered a piece of bread. That's all we did. But I want to make sure this is dry so that when I go and do the words for it. Hey Joanne, how you doing? I sent your package before I went to San Antonio, so I hope you got it, Joanne. San Antonio was so much fun, but I'll tell you, after going to Coyote Ugly at my age, I've never felt more old in my life. Yes, Coyote Ugly is not a place I should ever go again. All right, so now I'm going to do It's Just a Phase, and I'm going to put it underneath, but I'm going to get back out my fuzzing cloth. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at the detail in there. I love the new transfer material and how transparent it is, so that a lot of my things are not going to be as crooked as they used to be, I don't think. I guess I can find out if that was a reason. And again, I'm just going to fuzz it, which means I'm putting this on my fuzzing cloth a few times to loosen that adhesive on the back. Yes, got it Saturday. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay. All right. Here we go. So I'm going to take this and I want to put this underneath, like right, let's see. Let's see if I can just, again, I'm just going to make sure I don't have any air bubbles where my letters are, that there's not a big piece of lint that's going to bump up my screen so that there's leakage. I guess you can call it leakage. There we go. Okay. Should I move it down somewhere? I think that's good because if it's standing up on a shelf, you don't want it to be too close to the bottom, because I love how these stand up on a shelf. Again, I'm just going to take that black velvet again, and we're just going to go right across. Do you guys love these new transfers and how you can see through them? Oh, I love it. I find that what I'm thinking, they're in my brain, and they know what I need. They know what I need. Here we go. So this month is still going strong. In January, we still have some really good promotions going on in January. One of them is spend $100 on the chalk site. So that's especially good if you wanted to pick up this project, which I will post the cart link in the comments of actually in the description of this video. I'll post the cart link. So if you wanted to pick up this transfer and some paste and the surface, you know, that would really go towards your $100, because once you hit $100, you're going to get the kit for free to make the door decor. Okay. And if you are a club member, you will get 3 paste singles free with your creative kickstart. Okay. Now, if you do not want to spend $100, but you do have some cash that you'd like to put out to chalk with, just remember that until the end of the month, you could get our large, hi Anita, you could get our large perk pack for only $59. It's insane because you're getting $260 worth of product for only $59. Normally it's a $99 kit. It will go back up to $99 in February. But for this month, right now, limited time, you could get the perks pack and all of the $260 worth of product for $59. Or say you didn't need that whole big box of all of that $260 worth of stuff. You can still join as a designer for $9.99. So you really only need $10 to join. And then once you join, then you get the designer discount, all the designer perks. So if you love to chalk, then that might be a good option for you. If you have a hobby that you're going to be putting money towards every single month, then that is a good plan for you. Okay. But if you have any questions about it, just let me know. I can talk to you about it and give you more details. But when you sign up for $9.99, you can then get all of this at your designer discount of 40% off. And you can get the creative kickstart for less than $27. So if you don't want to spend $100 to get it, you could spend just $26 something to get it. So just some ideas for you if this all appealed to you. Oh my goodness, you guys. Hey, Amanda. Oh my goodness. So those are just some ways to become a designer if you love the stuff. Okay, if you just like to chalk, then join Club Couture. Then you get special perks, special promos. You get to chalk with me once a month in my, what is it called? Clubhouse. Get it? Clubhouse. So those are just ways that you can have fun. Or if you don't want to chalk every single month, but you love having it for a hobby and you want to give gifts and you want to make home decor, then just be a customer. I love customers. I love customers. They're my favorite. You can be in my VIP group and play along like at the pajama party. It's a fun time. To be a designer is pretty much the same price as being a club designer, because every month you are paying a designer fee just like you're paying a club fee, but you do get the discount with it. So that's the main difference. Oh, I love this. So if you like to chalk a little bit, shop on my chalk site. If you like to chalk once a month, do a project every month, That's where the VIP and the Club Couture come in. If you love to chalk all the time, or if you want a little business, or if you want to sell things that you make, or you make a lot of gifts and home decor and don't want to pay full price, but you are a pretty frequent shopper, that's when we'll talk about being a designer, so you could get all the designer perks. And you can make things like this. What do you guys think? Look at the detail in there. Do you guys see that moon? I'm trying to hold it up close. It is gorgeous. It is so detailed. It is so detailed. And all I did was use black velvet. Can you imagine if you wanted to do extra color? But I love it like this. And if you use the box frame, you do have the other side. It's double-sided. You could put something else on that side. There we go. It is cute, isn't it, Teresa? It's just a phase. I really like this transfer and board. I know. It's so perfect on this board, isn't it? Yes. I don't want to give anything away, but if you wanted to combine the box frame with the reusable boutique surface of like the Odette, stay tuned. Stay tuned. It's not going to be here February, but we have some things in the works coming. I'm telling you, I'm going to be in trouble with all these new items. Yes, I know, Cynthia, I know. So this is just a phase, and there are more pieces to it. We have Stay Wild, Moonchild. And then we have the moon is a reminder that no matter what phase I am in, I am still whole. And like I said, I think it would be cute. Say you had it in here, but then you can make a moon out of a simple shape. Like that would be nice, painted black. And then you could chalk this phrase right on there. That would be perfect, wouldn't it? Thank you, Anita. Okay, so I need to go and wash these. I am. I may not wash my squeegees, but I am going to wash this transfer because I have so many ideas for it that I want to make sure it stays good forever and ever. You see this? If you love this, stay tuned because I love it too. But I am going to start doing a Watts of Love. I don't want to call it an auction, but kind of. What do you call it? Not an auction, because it's not going to go to the highest bidder, but it's going to be where you can donate to Watts of Love, and for each dollar you put in there, you can have an entry, and I will send you a project. I just haven't decided how often or how much or what I'm going to do, because I do have to pay to ship it, and that can get very pricey, especially with something this heavy. But I have been inspired by Watts of Love while I was in San Antonio, and I want to give as much as I can to their charity. And I thought that would be a good way, is by letting you guys pick up some of the items that we make together. All right, I am going to go wash my transfer like a raffle. Yes, like a raffle. Christy, hi. What do you think, Christy? What do you think? Yes. The detail on this is amazing. So, join me for the rest of this week. Let's see. Tomorrow I have a bundle I'll be showing, I think. It depends what I can get done. If I don't do a bundle tomorrow, then we will do an ink, because I've been wanting to ink this project forever. I'm going to be in the hospital on Wednesday and Thursday, and Friday I have my home party. So we'll see. I'll see what I can fit in. It may be something that I have to do a quickie and just post like the video. I love it. The moon is something special. Isn't it something special? I agree with you, Christy. And this is just such a great piece. With so many other things there's so much you can do with this. Okay? So good night, you guys. My husband had a really big day today. He opened a brand new building for work. It's it's a crazy building. It's multi-level. It's huge, and he's all stressed out. He hasn't. So I'm going up to make an osso buco for him, so he has a nice dinner to come home to tonight. Yeah, I need to go get started because I think it takes like an hour and a half. I don't know, but I'm making him osso buco for dinner. All right. What else? Thank you guys so much, and I will see